Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 6th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. Man, that was refreshing to take a long weekend off. I am rested and ready to tackle a COVID vaccine a little bit later on today, and the Annapolis Film Festival later this week, and the Annapolis Homeowners Expo coming up this weekend. All right, it is our first day back, and after a break, I got to check the watch. It is Tuesday, so let's get right into it. Leading off our police news this morning, the Annapolis Police are investigating the city's first murder of 2021. It happened on Saturday night at about 7:30 p.m. in the 700 block of Newtown Drive in the Woodside Gardens community. The victim was found in a stairwell, shot to death, and identified as Mark Terrell Hill, 27, of Glen Burnie. Now, Woodside Gardens has recently become a hotspot for shootings in the city, and the police and the alderperson for that ward, Sheila Finlayson, are working to address it. If anybody has any information, please contact the police at 410-260-3439. Up in Glen Burnie, the Anne Arundel County Police are investigating a carjacking and assault. It happened yesterday morning at 2:30 a.m. near Bay Meadow Drive and Ordnance Road. An adult male had picked up another male in Baltimore who was going to take him to get drugs and a prostitute. They drove to a location to pick up a woman and then drove to a third location and parked. At this point, the suspect, the male that was picked up in Baltimore, punched the victim in the head and drove off with his car and the woman. They returned to the scene and struck the victim one more time with the stolen vehicle before fleeing again. EMS took the victim to the hospital for serious but not life-threatening injuries. If anybody has any information, 410-222-6135 is the number to call, and I'm not sure how anyone thought this idea was going to end well in any way, shape, or form. And rounding out our police news, the Maryland State Police are looking into a fatal accident on Easter Sunday that claimed the life of a 9-month-old girl. Just before 4:30 a.m., a 29-year-old woman was driving a Ford Explorer the wrong way down Route 295 near Route 100. She was headed into a head-on collision with another vehicle, and that vehicle swerved to avoid the Ford. The Ford lost control, hit that car, a guardrail, several trees before rolling down an embankment. There was an unsecured car seat in the scene, and it's unknown if the child was in the seat or not. The driver is believed to have been the mother of the child. She was flown to shock trauma, and just a really horribly sad accident on Easter morning. All right, moving on from that, Governor Hogan had some good news yesterday afternoon. Effective right now, all Marylanders over 16 years of age are eligible for a COVID-19 vaccination at a mass vaccination site. They will be eligible at pharmacies on April 12th. So this is the y'all come moment we've all been waiting for. You want to go to covidvax.maryland.gov. That is covidvax.maryland.gov to pre-register. There are still way more people than vaccines, so it is likely that your vaccination will not be immediate. Hogan also said that 7 more mass vaccination sites will be coming online in the next few weeks. The Greenbelt Metro Station, Montgomery College, Maryland State Fairgrounds, Frederick Community College, Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium, the Ripken Stadium, and the mall at Columbia. So it is getting better. Also, there are walk-up vaccinations in Salisbury and Hagerstown if you're on the road. But with no appointment, remember, there is no guarantee on any wait times or if a vaccine will actually be available if you get there. The governor did say that there will be more no-appointment walk-up lines at other vaccination sites in the coming weeks. This is really one of the biggest steps we've taken so far in the fight against this COVID pandemic. Speaking of huge steps, finally, all the construction around Lawyers Mall outside the State House is done. And yesterday, the governor, lieutenant governor, Senate president, Speaker of the House, and a few other of the muckety-mucks rededicated the plaza with a ribbon cutting. And I have to say, they did a fantastic job. It looks beautiful. And honestly, that's one of the nicest places in town to pull up a bench, sit down, think, chill, read, whatever. Give it a shot sometime. Do you have a little one looking to get into kindergarten? Well, registration opens on Wednesday for the Anne Arundel County Public Schools. You want to go to aacps.org, and there is a school locator right there. Based on your address, it'll walk you through it all. You will need some documents, so be prepared. You'll need a proof of your identity, the child's original birth certificate, the child's immunization records, 2 proofs of residency, and a custody order if there is one of those involved. Again, you want to go to aacps.org, and registration opens on Wednesday. Now, I've got to admit, I was a busy guy the past week with a ton of bonus pods, and I can say I am totally psyched for the Annapolis Film Festival. I've talked to the directors and producers of As We Are, which is filmed right here at Maryland Hall, The Outside Story, which is an hysterical flick. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's definitely worth watching. The Women of Standing Rock, The Race to Alaska, and I'll be talking to the guys behind Vinyl Nation a little bit later on today. And we also snuck in a bonus pod for the Colonial Players, which are opening up a little bit later on this week as well with Maytag Virgin. Our local business spotlight last Saturday was Tobias & Company, and coming up this Saturday, the Maryland Federation of Art. Whew. Anybody want to edit these things for me? Send me a message. And finally, I want to leave you with a teaser or two. True Food Kitchen at the Annapolis Town Center will probably be having their grand opening right around June 1st. And if you missed that pop-up, the Emerald Lounge Speakeasy, which was amazing, a little bird told me that you want to keep your ear open for the Hotel Charlie to make an appearance on the 16th and the 17th, and a pop-up brunch at Benny and the Jets on the 24th. Intrigued? I hope so. But sorry, I can't spill the beans just yet. All right, we're done. Man, that was a long one. I guess that's the downside of an extended weekend. But as always, a huge thank you to our sponsors for this daily news brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company, and of course the Bay Bridge Boat Show. All right, hang tight. George Young from DCMDV Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. All of that gets underway in just 1 minute after we hear from Rick from Solar Energy Services.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners, like yourself, are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDV Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDV Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, April 6th. Yesterday brought a great start to the work and school week weather-wise across the Annapolis region with plentiful sunshine and temps in the mid-60s to lower 70s in spots for afternoon highs. Look for more of the same today, followed by mixed skies and 60s both Wednesday and Thursday before clouds and a chance of showers with lower 60s for highs each day, Friday through Sunday. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDV Weather in the Apple or Google App Store. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Life is a series of moves, from new beginnings to new opportunities to a new place to call home. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt, and as your goals and dreams change, my team and I will be there with you and for you, making buying or selling a home an easy, safe process. Whether you are looking to relocate, downsize, or find the home of your dreams, you can trust the Kristi Neidhardt Team with our years of expertise to find exactly what you are looking for.
That's another Moving Minute from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
The all-new combined in-water Bay Bridge Boat Show is coming to Stevensville, Maryland on April 15th through the 18th at the Bay Bridge Marina, right in the shadow of the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and just steps off of Route 50. See hundreds of power and sailboats on display. Shop from the top brands of nautical gear and equipment and take advantage of the many educational opportunities. The Bay Bridge Boat Show, Power and Sail, 2 shows in one. Purchase your tickets today at AnnapolisBoatShows.com. Again, that's AnnapolisBoatShows.com, and we'll see you at the show.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.